All right, welcome back to another episode of College Football Unabridged. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, whatever you need to do. Let's get this going. Really appreciate it. Let's hit Cincinnati Bearcats today. Um, it hasn't been that great with Satterfield there. Entering in 3 years, they've gone 15-22. It's entering year 4, coming off 7-6 season. Obviously, they're losing Sorsby. They're kind of doing a little bit of an overhaul. They're running 2 offensive coordinators this year with Pete Thomas and Nick Cardwell. They're trying to install a little bit more kind of a up tempo type of system. They bring in J.C. French from Georgia Southern. He's a pretty solid quarterback. He has some experience, little bit of mobility, quick decision type of guy. So maybe he can be who they need to be there, to with this new system to make the good quick decisions, get the ball going with get more up tempo with it. Zion Johnson comes back, running back. They also bring in Zylan Perry from Louisiana Lafayette, Cole Tab from Stanford, and Jabran Payne from Notre Dame. And you give me a running back from Notre Dame, I'll take it. I don't care if he is the running back's, step cousin who is never played football before. He's part of that program. Get him. Running back, Notre Dame. Just plug him in there. Any association. I don't care anymore. So they got good depth at running back. Offensive line is pretty steady. They got returning starters. So, overall it's not, they're kind of changing things up a little bit. So, maybe that's a good thing. They haven't been that great, so maybe they need a breath of fresh air. New system, new quarterback, some new players good in there. Receiving core has also been rebuilt. They bring in J.V. Gibson from Oklahoma, and just some other depth pieces. So hopefully that's just going. I don't know how long it's going to take to get going, but while it gets going, defense is also going on a new renovation. They bring in Nate Woody from Army, not like a sergeant or anything, but DC from Army. So he's coming in, bringing in 3-4 scheme, gonna be kind of aggressive, get the ball, get turnovers. So they should be trying to be quick on offense and quick on defense. And hey, that sounds good to me. They bring back some guys. They have Jonathan Thompson, who had 74 tackles last year. He's should be pretty good piece to go in there at linebacker. He's a senior. Then they're bringing in some transfers on the D line with Thomas Johnson from North Carolina Central, Josh Howell from Penn West, California. I cover everybody. We will not be covering Penn West, California. I'm sorry. We're drawing a line. Except we just talked about them, so maybe. And then they bring in Childers, a tutu from UT San Antonio. So they bring in some guys, not necessarily anybody that you're writing home about, bragging about. Oh, you got this guy, but hey, it's depth pieces. You're implementing a new system. Get some guys in there, and maybe this should be setting up for get the new system in, and then next year start building it, and just start going from there. It's, again, Big 12 is the wild, wild west. Anytime anybody can come in and unseat whoever it is that you think is going to be there, whether it's BYU, Texas Tech, Arizona, or anybody like that. There's no, it's honestly awesome. We need more of that. It's a lot of parity. So last year, 7-6. This year they got Boston College, Western Carolina. They got Miami, Ohio. So it's a pretty good stretch. Winnable games. They got Kansas State, at Arizona, at West Virginia. Then they got Texas Tech, home against Utah, at Houston, at Iowa State, Colorado, at BYU. So you need to get going quick, as they want to do. Quick on offense, quick on defense, quick in the season. You got to take care of business against Boston College, Western Carolina, Miami, Ohio. And Western Carolina ain't a slack team with Curran Bell as a coach over there. They like to run the score up too, so don't sleep on Western Carolina. I don't know if this is the year that you're gonna be improving. It might be a little bit of a setback. This is kind of a complete rebuild. Bringing in new coordinators, all this. So 7-6 last year. I'm kind of thinking more around that 5-win, kind of sub 500, right around 500. Might not be the best year for them. It's, again, the Big 12, so anything can happen. But I'm just kind of thinking this is going to be a rebuild year, and then we're looking more towards 27, 28, seeing how it does. I don't know if Satterfield is necessarily a hot seat candidate. I guess he could be if things go off the rails this year, but bringing a new system, maybe it gives him another year, but things really need to kind of start clicking between this year and 2027, or else we're going to be probably in a coaching search there.